The United States is a country known for its individuality, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. From the iconic Statue of Liberty to the bustling streets filled with diverse faces, it's a land where freedom and diversity are celebrated. But did you know there are several ways it does things differently from the rest of the world? From its unique holidays to its distinct culinary traditions, the U.S. stands out in many fascinating ways. Let's dive into 8 unique U.S. practices that might surprise you. These practices reflect the country's rich history and its innovative spirit, showcasing why the U.S. is truly one of a kind. First up, Fahrenheit. This temperature scale, named after Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit, is primarily used in the United States and a few other countries. While most of the world uses Celsius, where water freezes at 0 degrees, this scale, developed by Anders Celsius, is the standard in science and most countries. Americans stick with Fahrenheit, where freezing happens at 32 degrees. This can sometimes cause confusion when comparing temperatures internationally. It's a quirk rooted in tradition and history. The Fahrenheit scale was widely adopted in the 18th century and has remained in use ever since. Then there's the imperial system: miles, feet, gallons. This system is primarily used in the United States, Liberia, and Myanmar. It can be quite confusing for those who are used to the metric system. Most of the world uses metric, but in the US, a mile equals 5,280 feet, which is quite different from the kilometer used in the metric system. And a gallon? That's 3.785 liters. This can make conversions tricky, especially when traveling or dealing with international recipes and measurements. Dates can also be tricky. Americans use month/day/year, so March 4th becomes 3/4, while most other countries would read that as April 3rd. In sports, football in the US means helmets, touchdowns, and end zones. The game most of the world calls football is known as soccer in America. Shopping in the US? Be prepared for a surprise. Price tags don't include sales tax, so the amount you pay at checkout is often higher than expected. The legal drinking age in the US is 21, higher than in many countries where it's 18. This law aims to reduce risks like drunk driving. The US is unique in not guaranteeing paid parental leave. In other countries, new parents often receive weeks or months off with pay. Finally, US politics revolves around 2 main parties, Democrats and Republicans. This contrasts with the multi-party systems common elsewhere. Love it or not, these differences are part of what makes America, well, America. What do you think about these unique practices? Let us know in the comments below.